Oh shit, here we go again.
So it's come to this. So yeah, it really has come to this as well, and yeah, a lot of people are turning on him. Woof, but I remember the game against Newcastle 2 years ago with the Longstaff brothers, where I don't know which Longstaff brother it was scored past us. I genuinely don't care for the first name, but ever since then I was like, yeah, Ole is sus in my opinion. Like he should not be managing Man United if you can't be a Newcastle team playing like that, right? And the guys like Saeed, guys like Ransom Bants, Johnny on Twitter, we've been called negative, because we want what's best for our team as well. Rants came out like years ago and said it, like there's no style of play, there's no creativity as well.
What process?
Yeah.
Man, over a year, he's had with these ballers, blood. Man's got a jacket potato at left back. And fucking, bruv, look at the captain, bruv. Harry Maguire's the captain out of nowhere, and that ain't looking like 80 million. Looking kind of dead to me still today. Like the whole thing was just dead, bro. We spent 150 million on the defense, and it looks like man just bought the players with no style of play in mind, no idea in mind. Tactically, Solskjaer ain't got it upstairs, bruv. He ain't got it upstairs. As soon as he come up against a manager with a bit of savvy, he got absolutely, he got embarrassed today. That's what happened. That's what really
Was it to do with team selection? Was it anything to do with
Bro,
that? Or
you know what it is? It's not just the team selection, yeah, but it's just like when he puts out a team, I'm sure they don't know what they're doing. When you look at Arsenal weren't even that good to.
We've seen this coming, but a lot of people were getting angry as well, because we spoke our piece and we spoke the truth as well, and our opinions as well. And yeah, it has come to this as well.
Humiliation is what this day is. Webby, I'm going for it, so I'm not holding back. Not good enough from start to finish. The defender was like Billy Smart Circus. I back the manager with all my heart. We have on here. He's got to go, so I'm not holding back saying when people say Webby, don't be nice. But he's got to go. We was lucky on Wednesday night.
It's done. Solskjaer needs to be sacked. 5-0 against Liverpool at Old Trafford. More humiliating tenfold than that 6-1 defeat to City. That game there, we needed to see something. We saw nothing. In fact, we saw everything that we didn't want to.
He needs a bit more time. Maybe some fans will go, give him a bit more time. But the reality is, he's had enough time. His time's up. He's had enough time. And there's two angles I'm going to come at this. The first one is, Ole out. He's got to go. He has to go. I even said at the end of the game there that actually, I think in relation to Solskjaer, if he cares about this club as much as I think he does, I know it means compensation won't be there, and I just hope it doesn't become about compensation, because I genuinely think he will know he can't do the job.
Been on this project has come to a close. Ole, I love you. You gave us the greatest night of our lives 21 years ago, but this is the end. And I don't want to say it. You've got to resign. You've got to resign with immediate effect. If not tonight, in the next couple of days, we've got a week before the next Spurs game, and take your coaching staff with you. It's too pally. It's too nice. The players, they're accountable, and they're not getting punished. They're not getting bollocked. Harry Maguire can't defend. Luke Shaw can't defend. McTominay, you're finished. Whoever comes in, next manager, you won't see Fred play in a red shirt again. McTominay.
So now the big channels that do my now contact, like the United View, the United Stand, United People's TV, and Stratford Paddock, they've all turned Ole out as well. Some speakers in the United Stand were already Ole out, but they weren't like screaming and shouting like how I do it sometimes. How I do it sometimes as well, and the way that the Stratford Paddock guys as well, the way that they conducted themselves too, to say that Ole is not the correct guy, is commendable to them as well. Same thing with Mark Robbage as well. They did it with respect. They did it with respect. they weren't screaming and shouting at people. I'm just looking at Tielemans' goal right now. What a goal that is! That's an absolute banger. But yeah, they weren't screaming and shouting at people, right? They were actually like saying their things as well and saying their piece as well. And deep down, they did want Ole to succeed as well, you know, with the players that he's brought along as well, you know. But I'm pretty sure it was Steven Housen that said it as well. How can you bring in Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo and still progress backwards? You know, so yeah, it's not a great enough job as well. You had Liverpool fans at the stadium yesterday singing na 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 na, all is at the wheel, all is at the wheel. Like, yeah, that should be a key indicator that your manager should be sacked. You know, when Arsenal was going through that Wenger thingy, that Wenger stage at his last heydays or last years, right, at Arsenal, for me, I was like, Wenger in, keep him in, he's doing a great job. But of course he's not doing a great job, because Arsenal, they were losing every other week. You know, for me, like, if I say Klopp out, right, I want Klopp gone as a manager, because he's doing a great job as a Liverpool manager. Like, he's turned him into a winning machine as well, you know. So yeah, the warning signs were there for my United fans. Genuinely it was. Like, when you got Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans saying keep Ole in, he's doing a good job, while we just got spanked 4-2 by Leicester, then yeah, it should be a sign for us, guys.
Manager, we're comfortable by saying Fred's not good enough or McTominay's not good enough and he needs a new midfield player. So I don't feel too bad in terms of saying Manchester United need a better manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer isn't a manager for Manchester United. Now, he's done really well, but when you want someone to go to that next level or take them to a title or the Champions League, and that's not being disrespectful, as I said, as he said before, for 2 or 3 years, you've almost enjoyed what they've done, the players they brought in, the players they got out, getting better. But now you just said then, the big boys, and unfortunately, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will never be Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola or Thomas Tuchel. It's staring you in the face.
Do you ever stop and think about what somebody else of that kind of calibre could achieve with this collection of individuals?
I don't think of it at all, to be honest with you, Dave. I genuinely don't. I've seen Jose Mourinho come into this club.
Where do I get started with this one? Where do I get started with this one as well? You know? And for me, it's like it's like one of like your long time like friends, you know, like you've been chilling with. It's like one of your long time friends. Actually, there's somebody that you probably look up to, you know, like, yeah, you know, this guy, he's gonna be with us to the end of the death, you know. He's gonna fight for us as well, you know. And he comes out, right, and he betrays you, fam. It gives you a knee to the balls and a right hook to your jaw, fam. That's what I felt when Guy Neville was speaking like this yesterday, bro. You get what I mean? Like, he knows that his friend's not good enough for the job, but he's still not gonna say it, bro. Everybody in the studio, fam, in the Sky Sports studio, right, they were saying like fam, like everything is all leading like to Ole not being again good enough for the job. The arrows are pointing at them as well, right? And you have Graham Souness, fam, and JB Carragher talking more sense than Gary Neville about Man United, bro. That's somebody said that we live in a parallel. We're living in a parallel universe, fam. How can Liverpool legends, right, be speaking like this for Man United and not Man United legend? How, bro? And the excuses as well that he was making as well for Ole on Monday as well, blaming Ronaldo, fam. Blaming Ronaldo, fam. Ronaldo's being great everywhere he's gone. You know what I mean? He's always performed, fam, but somehow he's the problem, bro. Fam, like that Gary Neville, bro, he made himself look really bad in my United fans' eyes as well, you know. And I scrolled into Twitter as well, and like I was just going because it was trending. There was like 12k tweets made about him, and a lot of my United fans were saying like, yeah, I've lost respect for Gary Neville because of this as well, because he's not putting the club first. He's putting his feelings first, bro. And that's what it is, man. And it's such a shame as well, because it's the same thing for me as well now. Whatever Guy Lever says now, like he'll just come in through one ear and go out the other as well. Imagine if like Roy Keane was there You know, Graham Souness and Jamie Carragher literally mocking him, bro, laughing at his face. Jermaine Defoe sitting throughout that entire like Super Sunday segment looking uncomfortable. David Jones David Jones trying to stoke the fire up more as well, knowing knowing what's literally gonna happen as well. And the thing is too, right, the show was meant to end at 7:30 yesterday, but they extended it longer, so they had to move it to a different program on Sky to actually extend it a little bit longer, about 30 minutes, because it was just box office too. Imagine if Vieira was there after imagine Patrick Evra was there, right, seeing that game, fam, after that nonsense, bro.
Now, as long as we're still in the Champions League, he's safe until it's mathematically possible to not make top 4. It's all about control. That's all it is, control and money. And they haven't got the brass balls to fire him because they will lose control again. They won't appoint Zidane. They won't appoint Conte. It's about control. That's all it is. The coaching setup is finished. This project is done. I don't like saying this, but he has to resign. He won't be sacked. He has to be pushed.
Right. You know, even when Andy Tate, fam, is going Ole out, fam, you know that it's bad out there, because this was giving me David Moyes vibes, but it was less subdued. You know, he was more cool about it, because he loves Ole. You know, he respects him as well, and he said that if he's not gone, it will get worse. It will get worse, and people they'll start despising him more as well. And I couldn't agree more with Andy as well. Shout out to Andy, fam. Like he's actually a cool guy. I've met him before, you know. But yeah, fam. And he said thing is as well, you know, about the owners, about control, right? Like all they want is control, fam. And I agree with him. Like that's all these guys want, bro. Control, you know. Because again, they won't sack Ole, fam. He's not going. Ole is not going anywhere. You know, I've made this entire video. But Ole is not going anywhere as well. It's all about control, and Solskjaer gives them the shield. Solskjaer defends these fucking idiots, bro, these frauds, you know. And yeah, it's horrible. But there has been a news press coming out, right? An actual report coming out as well from the Times in India about the Glazers being in the United Arab Emirates, bidding for 2 Premier League teams, fam. You know what I mean? I bet these guys, right, don't even know that we lost like that to Liverpool, fam, our biggest rivals. You know, like they didn't even know that we played yesterday, bro. That's how much that they care about the club. You know, the absolute terrible owners. They will suck my United dry. I will be Glazers out. Nothing changes my opinion on these dudes as well, you know, because they're the ones that keep employing Ole, and they're the ones that are literally running this Man United ship like down like Titanic, you know. But yeah, guys, that's been the video as well. If you got any thoughts, comments, or concerns, you know what to do by now as well. If you like kids upon your boy, don't forget to subscribe, guys. I've been Preston doing this video, the Chronicles of Ole in, Ole out. People repenting, guys, and I'm signing out. See you later.